Good morning, everybody, from Charlestown, West Virginia. So we're just one town over from Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry itself is a pretty small little town. There's really not much there, so we're just at a hotel just across the way. Anyway, this video is going to be lined up like the other one I had, where it's just going to be a 00 in one video. So there's not going to be any hiking, so it might be kind of boring. If you're not looking for that kind of stuff, this again might be the one to skip. And there's also going to be a lot of just hanging out with family, so I'm not going to record everything. We'll be in the DC area, so we'll get some cool DC shots. I'm going to do a lot of walking around, getting shopping. I got to do all the logistics and the resupply stuff. And something else I haven't mentioned is I've got another buddy who's coming in, and I'll be hiking when I get back on trail in like 2 days. I'll be hiking out with him, so we'll be together for 2 days and stuff. So I'll meet up with him and we'll figure out some more logistics and that kind of thing. So that'll be really cool. So that's all we got planned for these next 2 days coming up. Alright, this is just a quick catch-up segment. I've done a lot of running around. I'm currently in a outskirts in a suburb south of DC, visiting with cousins. I'm going to stay here the next 2 nights, do stuff in DC tomorrow with them, maybe go see some fireworks. But anyway, we did some shopping today. I got some basic logistics stuff figured out. We'll iron all that stuff out tomorrow. And hit up an REI, and I got some new shoes. So I think I mentioned already, but what kind of sucks about getting new shoes is that the ones I got are they're NOBOs. They fit mostly pretty good, but they're definitely tougher on the bottom, which I think is what I need, what I'm going for. I got softer insoles. They're like these cork bottom somethings. What's the company? Sole. I don't know, but this is all stuff that I've never tried before, and I'm gonna have to break in the shoes on trail. So this is kind of the worst case scenario to try to do this when you're getting new shoes. So it kind of is what it is. I think, I'm not 100% decided, but I think I'm gonna take my current old pair of trail runners and hike out with those and carry them for like the next I think it's gonna be a 3-day segment when I hike through Harper's Ferry and everything. So I think I'm gonna keep those with me, just so I can swatch them out. So I can swatch them out if I need to, go back to the other pair of shoes. But anyway, that's it for now. We'll catch up later if there's any other updates. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here for tonight and just go to bed. Just been hanging out with cousins for the last few hours, and then getting all caught up on videos and stuff as much as I can. I've still gotta cut another episode and get that uploaded for tomorrow. I think we can get that taken care of. Today was just kind of a lot of running around, and shoe shopping was the biggest goal we got taken care of. Again, like I mentioned, I'll have to break them in on trail, and we'll just kind of figure that out as we go. Let's see, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna have to go food shopping. I'll show my game plan for the next couple of stretches. I've got a little bit of that. It's kind of 90% figured out. But it looks like I'll need 3 days of food to get to the next stretch. So that's going to be one of the big things we need to take care of in the morning. And then at some point we're going to get into Washington, D.C. and see if we can catch some fireworks and stuff and kind of be right on the lawn of the Capitol building. So that'll be really cool, just kind of the main downtown area. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Tomorrow's going to be pretty exciting. I've been to D.C. before, but this will be like kind of the main event with 4th of July fireworks and everything going on. But otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 2 of 0 with family. Good night. Good morning. This is going to be 0 day 2 with the family. Currently out shopping, still in around the southern DC area. We're going to a Walmart first. I think I mentioned yesterday I need about a good 2.5 days worth of supplies, so I think I'm gonna get a full like 3-day run. This next stretch or 2 is gonna be a little tricky logistically again, because I don't really know exactly how many days I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna be hiking out with a buddy, and you know, he doesn't have his trail legs like, you know, the average through hiker who's got 1,000 miles. So we're gonna be going a little bit slower. So I don't know exactly how many miles we're gonna end up doing, so it makes it a little bit harder to plan distances and all that. So I'm gonna probably get just a little bit more food than I think I might need. And then almost right after that, I'm gonna be meeting up with another buddy. We'll cover that in more detail, but kind of a special person to me personally in about a week or so for a couple of days. And that's going to be another section where it's like, I don't know what our pace is going to be. I don't know exactly where and when we're going to be hitting resupply points. So it just makes logistics a little bit more tougher, but we'll work those details out later. Anyway, we're going to hit up this Walmart. We're going to get these resupply stuff done. And other than I got my new shoes yesterday, which are feeling okay, but I don't really need a lot of other stuff, which is good. And then at some point later today, we're going to be heading into DC and maybe check out some touristy stuff, maybe head out in town a little bit early. There's going to be like probably tons of people out there and stuff, so leaving earlier rather than later is probably a good thing. But I'll get some clips of all the activities and stuff we get into, and then maybe some fireworks for the 4th of July. You know, right down in the middle of it all would be pretty cool. But in the meantime, let's get some shopping knocked out. So we're done with the Walmart trip. I'll show what my food looks like, but it's pretty similar to what I've got before. I think like Nutri-Grain bars for breakfast, some other bars for lunch and snacks, and then I'm going to do the instant mashed potatoes and tuna packets for dinners. But anyway, here's what the next go around looks like. Keys Gap is where we got off, so we still got to hike the 5 miles to get to Harper's Ferry. I'll be with a buddy of mine, and then we're going to aim to do like a 12.6 mile day total to get to the first shelter out of town from Harper's Ferry, so that'll put us in the Ed Garvey shelter. If we can do 15.9 miles together, I can drop him off at the I-70 footbridge road crossing, and then he can get picked back up, and then he can go back home. I'm going to continue on from there. Maybe the next shelter past is only like half a mile. I might go further, because that would be a 16-mile day from the Ed Garvey shelter to here. That would put me at Pine Knob shelter, so I might go further than that to give less time to, day 3 would be into Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. It would be a 20-mile day, so maybe we can add more miles in for day 2 and then make this more of a Nero to get in there. There's a hotel that had good reviews on Gut Hooks, the Cobblestone Hotel, so I may stay there. Again, I have only looked at this for like a 75% overall plan, but that's basically what it looks like. Okay, I've chilled at the house for a little bit. I got all my stuff kind of organized, and now we're heading into Washington. It's still on the early side, so I think we'll be good as far as beating the crowds, and we'll try to find lunch up there. But we're going to park somewhere, figure out the metro system, and I'll see you guys once we're downtown. There's the Washington Monument. There's the U.S. Capitol building down there.
Thank you too, sir.
But I feel like I kind of grew up like as a...
So I'm pretty sure from where we're standing, that's the White House, and we're at the end facing where there's the Truman balcony. There's the Lincoln Monument over there. We'll go over there in a second for a closer look. It's a much better view of the White House. There's a decent view of the Jefferson Memorial. Right now I'm standing inside the middle of the World War II Memorial. On the left you've got those that fought from the Atlantic side in Europe. And then on the right, those that fought on the Pacific side. And right now we're heading towards the Lincoln Memorial. To our right is the reflecting pool. This area is all closed off because this is where they're actually launching all the fireworks from. So everything that you see, if you ever watch this live on TV, we are right at where the fireworks are coming from. There's the Lincoln Memorial. We'll go up and take a look at the famous Lincoln statue here in a second. So right across on the other end, and there's the good view down the reflecting pool, Washington Monument, and the U.S. Capitol building. during break time. So right now we're walking back down the mall towards the White House, and there's the Federal Reserve Building. Okay, it turns out we can't really get in front of the White House. They got a whole bunch of the section blocked off, and we're just going to look for food right now is the next thing. So we're wandering around a little bit and see if we can get a place to eat. 99% of all the restaurants in this area are all closed because of the holiday, so we'll see what we can find. I guess this is the closest view for the front of the White House we can get. Okay, we just got done with a good dinner, and we're heading towards the National Portrait Gallery. This might be the only place we can actually get in. Everything else is booked solid, but it seems like not many people want to go to the portrait galleries. This might be the only place that we can actually get tickets in to go see something. Okay, we're done with the art museum. That was really interesting for sure. I was most interested in like the early American, like 1600s and 1700s type portrait art is what they mainly had in there, so that was kind of neat. It was kind of the only thing we could get into, but it was cool nonetheless. And right now we're headed back towards the mall. We're going to be down towards the Capitol building side, try to find a seat over there before the fireworks start in a couple hours. And my buddy Jake, who I'm going to be hiking out with tomorrow, is going to meet us there. He's in town with his brother, so it'll be a small group of us there. And we'll have a clear view down the mall to see the fireworks. So we'll get some good perspective shots from where we're at here just in a little bit if we can find a good seat. And here we are. We got prime real estate. I feel like I'm at Woodstock or something. This is kind of cool. I'll do kind of a slow pan around. But we got the Washington Monument on one end. That's where the fireworks are going to be coming from right now behind me. And then we got the U.S. Capitol building on the other side. It's going to be right back behind me there. So this is going to be awesome. Cheers. Yeah, no. We escaped DC and made it back to the house, so everything was successful. We saw a lot, saw the fireworks, got to camp out on the lawn on the mall. That was a pretty good day, pretty successful, I would say. But this ends the kind of the family 00. Starting tomorrow is going to be pretty cool because I'm meeting up with a buddy and we're going to be hiking out together, starting from where we left off about 5 miles prior to getting into Harper's Ferry. We'll go over a little bit of the game plan and stuff probably tomorrow morning at some point and see how many miles total we can push for this next stretch and kind of what that's going to look like. But that'll be starting tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.